The National Bank Open in Toronto. Center court. The atmosphere is electric. The Philippine flags are waving. The chants of Eala are deafening. And on the other side of the net stands Belinda Bencic, the Olympic gold medalist, the former world number 4, the 2015 Canadian Open champion who once stunned Serena Williams herself. The odds are stacked against the 21-year-old Filipina. But Eala doesn't care about odds. She has already beaten 3 Grand Slam champions. She has already defeated an Olympic gold medalist. She is riding a 7-match winning streak. And now, in the biggest moment of her young career, she delivers something nobody expected. She doesn't just compete. She dominates. She stuns the tennis world. And she books her spot in the quarterfinals. We break down every incredible moment of this historic upset. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. The build-up to this match was unlike anything Eala had ever experienced. She was coming off a grueling 3-set battle against Katie McNally, a match that had tested every ounce of her physical and mental strength. She had rolled her right ankle in the second set, called for a medical timeout, and watched her 5-4 lead slip away. But she had fought back, removed the tape, and sealed the victory 6-4 in the third set. The win extended her winning streak to 7 matches, a run that began with her historic WTA Tour title in Washington. But the big question on everyone's mind was, could she do it against Belinda Bencic? Bencic was no ordinary opponent. The 29-year-old Swiss star was a Tokyo Olympics gold medalist and a former world number 4. She had won the National Bank Open back in 2015 as an 18-year-old, taking down 4 top 10 players, including Serena Williams. She had amassed 10 WTA Tour singles titles. Last year, after returning from maternity leave, she climbed from number 421 all the way to number 11 in the world in her first full season back. This year, she had reached the quarterfinals of the Miami Open and made 4th-round runs at the French Open and Wimbledon. She was a battle-tested champion who knew exactly how to win big matches. The crowd, however, was firmly behind Eala. The Filipino community in Toronto had turned Sobeys Stadium into a sea of Philippine flags. The chants of Eala were deafening. Tournament director Carl Hale had said that Eala had generated upward of 5,000 ticket sales. The match had been moved to center court, and the atmosphere was electric. Eala would later say, "Someone in the crowd said they wanted to be Filipino for tonight. That stuck with me." She was not just playing for herself, she was playing for an entire community, a nation, a movement. The stakes could not have been higher. A victory would send Eala to the quarterfinals of a WTA 1000 event, matching her best ever finish at this level from Dubai in February. It would also extend her winning streak to 8 matches and cement her status as a genuine contender on the WTA Tour. The pressure was immense, but Eala had shown time and again that she thrived under pressure. As she said before the match, "I'm ready. I'm excited for another match. I'm going to do my best to recover and start again from zero." The stage was set for an epic showdown. From the very first point, it was clear that Eala had come to win. She was not intimidated by Bencic's reputation or her Olympic medal. She was aggressive, confident, and fearless. Her left-handed ground strokes were causing Bencic problems from the baseline. She was hitting deep, heavy balls that kept the Swiss star pinned behind the baseline. And she was moving exceptionally well, showing no signs of the ankle injury that had troubled her against McNally. Eala's game plan was simple but effective. She attacked Bencic's backhand, forced her to hit extra shots, and capitalized on every mistake. The early games were a feeling-out process, but Eala quickly found her rhythm. She broke Bencic's serve in the 5th game and never looked back. The crowd roared with every point, their chants of Eala echoing through the arena. Eala was playing with a freedom and confidence that made her look like a seasoned veteran, not a 21-year-old playing in her first WTA 1000 round of 16 match. Bencic, to her credit, fought back. She had been in this position before. She knew how to win ugly. But Eala refused to be rattled. She held her serve with authority, mixing powerful serves with clever angles and drop shots. She was dictating the play, and Bencic was on the back foot. When Eala sealed the first set, the stadium erupted. The dream was alive. The quarterfinals were within reach. But Eala knew better than to get complacent. Bencic was a fighter, and she would come back swinging. Eala later admitted the match was a battle. "I think I survived that one," she would say, echoing her words from the McNally match. "It was so tough. It's one of those matches that really could have gone either way. It was down to details and a little bit of luck. But luck had nothing to do with it." Eala was playing the tennis of her life, and Bencic was struggling to find an answer. The momentum was firmly on Eala's side as the match moved into the second set. Bencic knew she had to change something. The 2015 champion was not going to go down without a fight. She started the second set with renewed intensity, attacking Eala's serve and looking for opportunities to break. The rallies were longer, more physical, and more demanding. Both players were pushing each other to the limit. Bencic's experience began to show as she found her range and started hitting winners with more consistency. She broke Eala's serve and took the lead, but Eala refused to fold. She had shown remarkable resilience throughout the tournament, and this match was no different. She broke back to level the set. The tension was unbearable. The crowd was on its feet, screaming for every point. Eala was playing with the heart of a champion, chasing down every ball and forcing Bencic to hit one extra shot. The rallies were becoming epic, a testament to the quality of tennis on display. The set went to a tiebreak, and the pressure was immense. Bencic, however, showed why she was an Olympic gold medalist. She played the big points better, staying aggressive and capitalizing on Eala's errors. She won the tiebreak and took the second set. The momentum had shifted. Bencic had done it against Townsend in her previous match, coming from a set down to win in a marathon. Now, she was looking to do the same against Eala. The question was, could she complete the comeback? Or would Eala find another gear? Eala had been in this position before. Against McNally, she had dropped the second set 7-5 after the ankle scare but had come back to win the third 6-4. She had shown incredible mental toughness, refusing to let the injury or the momentum swing derail her campaign. She had removed the tape from her ankle and fought through the pain. Now, she would need to summon that same resilience against an Olympic champion who was smelling blood. The third set would be a test of wills, a battle of champions. The third set was a war. Both players knew what was at stake. A spot in the quarterfinals of a WTA 1000 event. A chance to make history. For Eala, it was another opportunity to prove that her recent success was not a fluke. For Bencic, it was a chance to remind the tennis world that she was still one of the best. The tension was unbearable. The crowd, which had been loud all match, found another gear. The chants of ALX were deafening. Eala struck first. She broke Bencic's serve early to take the lead. The stadium erupted. But Bencic, a warrior, fought back. She broke Eala's serve and leveled the set. The rallies were epic, with both players pushing each other to the limit. Eala's movement was exceptional, showing no signs of fatigue or injury. She was covering the court like a veteran, chasing down balls and forcing Bencic to hit extra shots. Her composure under pressure was remarkable. She was not just playing, she was thriving. The set remained on serve until the crucial game. Eala broke Bencic's serve to take the lead. She was one game away from the quarterfinals. The crowd was on its feet, screaming, waving flags, and chanting her name. Eala held her nerve. She served out the match with authority, sealing the victory. The stadium erupted. Eala had done it. She had beaten Olympic gold medalist Belinda Bencic to reach the quarterfinals of the National Bank Open. Eala was overcome with emotion. She raised her arms in triumph, soaking in the adoration of the Filipino crowd. She had done it. She had extended her winning streak to 8 matches. She had reached her second WTA 1000 quarterfinal of the season, matching her best finish from Dubai in February. And she had sent a message to the tennis world: Eala is a force to be reckoned with. The dream was alive, and she was not done yet. Let us zoom out. Eala's victory over Belinda Bencic was not just another win. It was a statement, a declaration of intent. The 21-year-old Filipina had just beaten an Olympic gold medalist, a former world number 4, a 10-time WTA champion. She had done it on the biggest stage, in front of a sold-out crowd that had turned Toronto into a home away from home. And she had done it despite the physical toll of 7 matches in a week, an ankle scare, and the weight of an entire nation on her shoulders. Eala's journey to this moment has been nothing short of spectacular. In 2022, she became the first Filipino player to win a junior Grand Slam. In March 2025, she made a stunning run to the semi-finals of the Miami Open, where she defeated 3 Grand Slam champions, including Iga Swiatek. In 2026, she continued her historic ascent, becoming the first Filipina to win a Grand Slam singles main draw match at the US Open. Then came the breakthrough, her first WTA Tour singles title at the Washington Open, where she defeated world number 3 Jessica Pegula in the final. The victory propelled her to a career-high ranking of number 20 in the world. Now, she is making waves at the Canadian Open. She has reached the quarterfinals of a WTA 1000 event for the second time this season. She is the story of the tournament, the player everyone is talking about. The Eala effect is real. Tournament director Carl Hale said Eala generated upward of 5,000 ticket sales in Toronto. She has filled stadiums and unified a global community. She has even drawn praise from tennis legends like Martina Navratilova and Andre Agassi, who have recognized her incredible talent and fighting spirit. The future is bright for Alex Eala. She has already proven that she belongs among the best. She has shown that she can beat anyone, anywhere, at any time. With her talent, her resilience, and her unwavering belief, there is no telling how far she can go. The quarterfinals await, and she is ready to fight for every point. As Eala herself said, "I have high hopes for the rest of the tournament. I'm super excited. The tennis world is watching, and the world is cheering. Alex Eala is a star on the rise, and she is not done yet." For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.